The words he chooses are not decorative, they are fine bullets. It's an opportunity in disguise, because they know that the greatest security lies in the ability to create options. People mark times on clocks, but his time is measured in market movements and decisions that cannot wait. Their decisions are not reactions, they are creations, because each choice is a conscious act of building the future. The wind on his terrace sounds different. Memory doesn't store names, it stores patterns, because they recognize opportunities that others confuse with coincidences. He does not give interviews, he gives results. Their thoughts are not private. They are drafts of realities that others will experience as destiny. His windows do not show views, they show domains. Learning is not a process, it's a state, because they maintain active curiosity that turns every experience into knowledge. The sound of the scanner is as familiar as that of a symphony. The technology he uses is not yet on the market. Influence is not bought, it's built, decision by decision, until the world moves to the rhythm of their ideas. Their decisions are not reactive, they are predictive, because they operate 3 moves ahead of where others have just arrived. The most important contract was signed without ink, only with a glance. Control is not domination, it's influence, the ability to create conditions where others make the right decisions. Risk is not a threat. Each action is thought 3 moves ahead. The power he emits is not seen, it's intuited. He doesn't walk fast because time runs at his pace. Power is not flaunted, it's exercised in silence, like gravity that attracts without needing to announce itself. Their words are not sounds, they are codes, because each phrase is designed to program realities in receptive minds. Discipline is not sacrifice, it's investment, because every small present renunciation becomes future freedom. Their words are not communication, they are construction, because each phrase builds bridges towards shared realities. Every meeting is a move, every greeting an investment. The mirrors he has do not reflect appearance, they reflect intentions. Their thoughts are not private, they are prototypes, drafts of futures that others will experience as destiny. Their decisions are not individual, they are collective, because they consider the impact on systems that others cannot see. Failure is not the end, it's information, valuable data on what to adjust so that the next iteration is perfect. Legacy is not inheritance, it's momentum, the force that will continue to transform the world long after their departure. Change is not a threat, it's fuel, because they channel each transformation towards the construction of new realities. He does not publish his life is commented on in low voices among elites. The carpet he walks on was hand-woven by someone who took years to master their craft. Innovation is not invention, it's connection, because they see relationships between ideas that others keep fragmented. Failure is not shame, it's investment, because every paid mistake becomes applied wisdom. His investments are made in places where others don't yet know there is opportunity. The helicopter lands just as the contract is about to be signed. His presence in the room changes the air, making it tense and respectful. Intuition is not luck, it's the sum of 1,000 patterns they processed while others only saw numbers. Each letter sent has a calculated destination and a hidden objective. The crystal in his room reflects as much style as discipline. Quality is not the standard, it's the signature, because they understand that constant excellence is their personal brand. Charisma is not personality, it's certainty, the tranquility projected by those who know exactly where they are going. Improvised meetings do not exist in his world, because every idea is designed to become reality. The trips he takes are not tourism, they are silent advances. Elegance is not in his clothes, it's in the precision of his movements, necessary to breathe in the world they are building. Their decisions are not options, they are commitments, because each choice is an act of faith in the future they create. His suits are tailor-made like his decisions. Their signatures don't adorn contracts, they sculpt futures, and each stroke redefines what it means to be inevitable. Money is not security, it's freedom, the ability to choose without external limitations that restrict vision. Their investments are not bets, they are certainties in disguise, because they see futures that others confuse with fantasies. Intuition is not divination, it's processing. Ambition is not desire, it's responsibility. Because they understand that their ability to create implies the obligation to do so. Knowledge is not power, it's responsibility. Because each insight generates the moral obligation to act. The cities he travels to have already been studied beforehand. Their thoughts are not ideas, they are seeds. Because each concept is designed to grow and transform into tangible reality. Their thoughts are not casual, they are intentional. His library is not full of books, it's loaded with bound strategies. Resistance is not opposition, it's feedback. Because every obstacle reveals exactly what they need to strengthen. The names on his agenda are not pronounced publicly. Innovation is not creativity, it's necessity. Because they see problems that others don't yet know they have. His desk is cleaner than the history of some banks. Their routines are not habits, they are architectures, structures designed to generate specific results. Simplicity is not lack, it's mastery. Because only those who master complexity can create elegance. The present is not a prison, it's a platform. Because they use each moment as a springboard towards extraordinary realities. Their networks are not contacts, they are extensions of their ability to impact multiplied by brilliant minds. Their questions do not seek answers, they seek perspectives. Because they know that the quality of the questions determines the quality of the future. Reputation is not image, it's history, built with consistency between what they promise and what they deliver. Discipline is not sacrifice, it's investment, because each small present renunciation becomes future freedom. Silence is not emptiness, it's potential, the space where ideas that will change the world are born. Their objectives are not dreams, they are destinies, because they operate with the certainty of those who have already experienced the result. Their systems are not methods. They are philosophies. The sound of the sea hitting the dock accompanies his first business call. Their teams are not employees. They are extensions of their vision, multipliers of impact trained to think like them. While others wait for Monday to start, he has already closed 3 deals in what others call the early hours. The phrases he repeats are internal keys, not motivational mantras. The restaurant he frequents does not appear on Google Maps. Gold does not shine as much as the silence he generates when he enters. The plane does not take off until everything is as he expects. He does not pay memberships, he is the one who authorizes others to have them. Speed is not haste, it's efficiency, because they have eliminated everything that does not directly contribute to the goal. Every object in his space has a purpose, nothing is by chance. Deeper. The file he keeps in his briefcase weighs more than an ingot. Money is not a goal, it's a tool, and like any tool, its value lies in the mastery with which it is used. Their priorities are not urgencies, they are investments, because every minute dedicated correctly generates hours of advantage. Breakfast is not routine, it's planning the next steps on the board. Loneliness is not a price they pay, it is the space they need to hear the sound of empires growing. Failure is not defeat, it's education. Because each mistake is a lesson that others pay to learn. Quality is not the goal, it's identity. Because they understand that constant excellence is the only way to maintain relevance. Communication is not exchange, it's construction. Because every conversation builds bridges towards shared futures. Power is not possession, it's responsibility. Because they understand that every acquired ability implies the obligation to use it. Change does not scare them, it excites them. There are no Sundays for him, only days with different rhythms. Because they see in every transformation the opportunity to redefine the possible. Each meal has a protocol, but it does not lose flavor. The art on his walls doesn't decorate, it communicates silent power. Perfect execution is not a coincidence, it's an obsession. Because they understand that small details create huge differences. Resistance is not the enemy, it's a trainer, because each obstacle strengthens exactly the necessary capabilities. Their objectives are not dreams, they are architectures. Detailed plans of realities they plan to build systematically. Their mistakes are not failures, they are data that refine mental algorithms that others would take decades to develop.